Hey guys, today is Tuesday, May the 28th, and it is now 7:30 in the afternoon, and basically I did nothing. Absolutely nothing. All I did was update my Fire Emblem, worked on progressing on my fifth run of Fire Emblem, watched a lot of my YouTube videos, and nothing. That's all I had to say, nothing. The thing about it is that I could be doing homework, but tomorrow I'm going to a field trip yet again. This time I'm going to go to the zoo for my biology class, but that's all. That's all I'm gonna throw out there. The thing about it is that I haven't been doing anything, but the thing is I've been hanging all my posters. If you notice, the Soul Eater right behind me, which was what I bought yesterday and on Sunday in Anime North, and I told you guys that I'll be showing you what I got and hung at the thing, and so I decided to make a tour of my room again. Last year I made a little video of my tour of the room, and let's just say it's much more updated and there's a lot more stuff in my room than it was than last year, considering that I completely expanded my material and a lot of things that have been added and probably changed a lot. Plus, there's gonna be a little history between all my things I got and stuff. So it's tour time, I guess. First thing I want to point out is this little picture of me, and this is me when I was 7, and this is my year. This is my when I was like a grade 2 yearbook thing, and then for the picture day basically, and my mom got the thing and the wallet framed it, and then like, here, it's yours, and then yeah, I might as well keep it, and now it's hanging into my room from the moment I was in this room, ever since I took that picture, and now it's in my room. So basically has been here for literally my entire life. Another thing I should point out is this Haruhi poster I always had in my room whenever I was talking to my vlogs. Like, whenever I was talking to my unscripted things and my thoughts and everything, and later, and in the background you see this. You see this Haruhi poster in the middle of the thing. And like, it's like probably the most distracting thing possible, considering it's all of the 3 girls in their bunny outfits, and basically it's pretty freaking hilarious. This is the first wall scroll I ever owned, and this is actually the first purchase I got during my first con of Anime North. It's probably the only thing I bought there, considering I didn't have any cash whatsoever. I was there for the first time. It was like, and the funny thing about the Anime North thing is that the first time I was there, it's like, this was when I had like, hey, I might as well join the anime club as well, because they were promoting the Anime North. Like, I didn't know what a con was. I didn't know what Anime North was at the time. I was like 15, I was in grade 10, and then like they're promoting Anime North. Like, I'm so interested, so I decided to go. And then like, you know what? You can buy your own ticket. I'll give you some money because you had the guts to actually join this club and stuff. And like, yeah, you can go to the North. I paid my own ticket for Saturday. It was overwhelming considering that there's so many people there. First time con is like, I was overwhelmed at the very least. I was like, wow, there's so many friggin' people there. It's like, damn. So I bought this poster. It's like, oh my god, this looks amazing. My cousin had a Lucky Star poster, and that I wanted to get, considering I was actually an avid fan of Lucky Star at that time. I was like, no, this Haruhi poster looks so much better. It looks so much better to have in my room rather than the Lucky Star one. So I bought it, and it's like, now this became a trend. Whenever I go to a con, I would buy a poster. That was my rule. Go to a con, buy a poster, hang it on your thing. Basically, it was basically a wall scroll. And I'll show you what my next wall scroll was. This one right here, this is the Lucky Star one I have. The one my cousin Justin got is completely different. Reason because it was them in a karaoke. This one is basically her in Konoha's room with the many references, which I really enjoyed, considering it was only the 3 girls. This is my first Fan Expo poster, or Fan Expo purchase actually, and first time was at Fan Expo too. I was there with my friend and with my cousin Justin, and like we had okay time. It was like basically the same thing I had at Anime. I was like, I didn't have much of I wasn't really enthusiastic at that time, but I wanted to buy a poster, and that was my objective, to buy a wall scroll no matter what. I really didn't have much to describe, but that's basically all I can consider about. Another thing I should point out is that before in my last year video, I had the last thing I ended off was me showing my Azusa maid. The thing is that I would show you it, but I gave it away to my cousin, considering that I showed him all of the K-On! Comics and I gave it to him for his birthday. So I gave him the poster just because. It was actually a phase of me where I was actually like getting old of K-On! Unfortunately. So in lieu of that, I was at my anime shop and then I wanted to get a Shauna poster, considering I really enjoyed that show, Shakugan no Shauna. So I got this one with her red hair and stuff. This replaced the Azusa picture, because the last time, the place where I had it, it was kept on falling on me when I was sleeping, and like I didn't want to hang it up all the time. So basically, you know what? I don't really need the use of Azusa, so I was planning to give it away to my cousin eventually. But so I had this replaced and stuff. So it was whenever I walked in, you have this poster, and here the thing is like you can her skirt is a little up. Just throwing it out there. Another thing I should point out is my doors. This one in particular, if you haven't noticed, there has been little posters that were drawn. Remember, like basically, specifically this one here. This is the newest. This was like the first poster I did after a certain cleansing. The thing was, my cousin drew a lot of posters for me. Like he had paper, he had markers, and then he would trace whatever he can do, and then he gave it to me, and then I like hang them on the wall. It's like, what now? It's like he told me get rid of all of this, and like, here, start with the Miku one and start fresh. So that's what I did. I'll show you everything on the store as well. Yeah, this is basically the Miku poster that told me, hey, start fresh. Right here is an FMA postcard that I got for part 5 that James gave me, considering that he had the Brotherhood collection. And so he gave me the part 5 that he had. I don't know why. So I have his part 5 for no reason, and I have this postcard. This Naruto Bonds poster was from a Shonen Jump that Justin took and tore and basically gave it to me. It's like, hey, I know you like Naruto, and so here. I haven't really continued reading Naruto, the manga. I stopped watching the anime a long time ago. So it's like, I do have some Naruto in my heart, because that was like my childhood. Well, basically I was 10 years old and I got really into it and stuff. So yeah, that was basically here. Next is the postcard, another FMA postcard that I have. Basically it's the same story there. So this little beaver sticker here, this is like a grade 6 field trip I got. I was going to it was like a museum of airplanes, and like it was really cool. And then here they gave me like sticker of the beaver thing. So this is probably the oldest thing that's hanging into my room, other than my grade 2 picture. So this is actually really cool of historical value for me. Above it, with the SOS symbol and the anime club thing, this was a failure. It was a misprint design on my anime club t-shirt making. Thing is, my club advisor, the club head, wanted to make t-shirts for the entire club. So we had to make up our own designs, give it to our club advisor, who was a tech teacher, and print shirts out of it. Thing was, she didn't do the printing right for the first one. And so, because of that, she suggested that we throw it out. In my case, I kept it, hanging it into my room as my Holy Cross Anime Club 2013 as Tenshi Ryuji with the SOS symbol. And basically, that was the shirt I was wearing at the con. If you didn't really see it on the vlogs much, because basically you're seeing my head right now. But this is basically what you would usually see when you saw my shirt. This right here. This is the Anime Club Halloween bake sale poster that has been constantly being hanged around the school when Halloween was a thing, and then we had to make a bake sale for raising money for Anime North. So we had this picture right here as a promotional ad that has been in the entire school. So it really fits the image, considering where the thing is actually from. So, and speaking of the bake sale, I would have to say that the bake sale ended in failure, considering that we raised about $5, unfortunately. So we didn't really use the money, so we had to use our own money to actually buy the tickets ourselves. So it was a kind of a pointless thing. Next year we have these Pokemon like poster things. Basically, I bought the strategy guides when I got to the 5th generation. I bought Pokemon 1 and Pokemon Black 1 and Black 2. So I bought the strategy guides along with it. So and then I got these posters here, and like I just hung them in my room, just for like the enjoyment that I would really like these. Yeah, I do enjoy these at the very least. Over here is a Spartacus bag that I got from Fan Expo, and in the back is The Walking Dead. So I have this hanging on my doorknob just because it looked cool and stuff. I never really used this bag per se, considering that the other bag I would have would be this EB Games one right here. Basically, when you walk into EB Games and then go to Fan Expo, you get this bag. And if you remember, on Sunday, I had Trina Nishimura sign this bag. And if you remember, it says I'm rad. Because that is rad. It was rad at all. It was completely rad. I'm gonna say rad because it's rad. Another thing I should point out is this little poster here that I got for Fan Expo for free when I first came into the thing. So it was like, hey, free poster here. And yeah, I can't really say what that is, but it's really cool. Another thing is this U of T flag thing that I don't know where it was, but I remember like, I want to go to U of T, so I'm hanging this on my room. And this little Hatsune Miku wall school. This is the second time I went to the Anime North. I did post a video there. If you want to check it out, you could. I didn't really like that because it was like the first video I made. So it was really, wasn't that great, I would say. Yeah, that was basically it. Over here is my Donkey Kong posters. And basically, this is what I bought at Club Nintendo when I first entered it, and then entered all my points. It's like, I had so many points and never used them. So I might as well get these points, put them on, and then like, I like Donkey Kong. I'll get posters out of it. So, and here they are, just hanging on my room. It was actually really tough considering my desk was here, and then I had to use my friggin' wheelie computer chair just to hang these posters. It was really dangerous, but I was able to get it there. Another thing I should point out is this 8-bit Mario thing. This really Lego made 8-bit Mario. So it was actually a birthday present for me when I was turning was it 17 or 16? But I remember Justin said, remember the last Fan Expo? And now I remember when I was 17. Justin was like, remember the Fan Expo where I bought all that Lego stuff? I made it, and then like I wanted to make something and then bring it home because I love Lego. Well, that was what the Lego pieces are for. I made a Mario for you. It was freaking badass. And it's like, wow, thank you, Justin. So I have this, and yeah, there's this really cool stamp that it says, "Be a man, good work though." It's something I made in tech. Basically, that's all I had to say. And this last thing here is the Soul Eater poster I bought at Anime North, which was basically a few days ago, which I said. Oh, and this door right here. Oh, this is zombie thing here, but I want to show you the front of my room. And it has this Target Sports Canada thing, and basically, a few months ago actually, it was my friend's birthday, and he suggested that we should shoot guns with his other friends, and so like, cool, that sounds pretty cool. I told my parents like, sure, you can go. So we shot guns, and it was fun, because I do enjoy weapons and stuff. Like, I'm not like a gun-toting, wielding crazy person, but I did enjoy shooting these pistol rounds here, which I was a horrible shot at. These were rifle rounds here, and I remember I shot the target. Funny, but I think the most proudest was going here with the zombie thing, and you see this giant hole in the middle. These are 2 shotgun shells.
consecutive shotgun shots. So I got 2 centers twice in a row. Over here is this Luigi Mansion thing that you keep seeing in the vlog, and I did mention it one day, and basically I bought the guide to Luigi's Mansion because I was actually really getting annoyed that I wasn't able to get everything, so I bought the guide and basically beat it. You should play it because it's really good. And I got the poster along with it, so it's really cool. And the things beside it are the Kanade and Yuri Angel Beats little flag thingies that I bought at Anime North, and they came along with this Clannad postcard, which I forgot to mention. And another thing I forgot to mention is the Science Gate autograph thing. I can't believe I forgot that. Over here is the Pokemon and Legend of Zelda thing. I decided to hang that in my basement later, but I didn't have time to do that. Now over here, I would say that I would show you all my anime stuff, but I don't want to run a lot of footage, considering that I also have more news to tell you. That considering that my computer overclocks whenever I render a video, I just continue editing these vlogs. They're not officially complete, but I have completely edited them, and they are basically ready to render, except my computer isn't capable of doing that. So in decision of this, my friend James is basically saying, hey, if you're done these projects and they're completely edited, you could probably send them to me, the project-wise, and I can render them for you. It's like, you can do that? It's like, yeah, of course. So basically, whenever I want to hang out at a place, I think James has to go to my house at the very least, have his laptop on the ready. And I want to experimentally see if this would work. And if not, then we don't know what to do with these vlogs. So I'm gonna continue editing them. I completed Wednesday. I didn't get to the subject of Anime North, unfortunately, but I will get to that too. But that's gonna be it for today, maybe. Yeah, I think this should be done for the day. Tomorrow I'm going on the field trip. I won't be doing much as well. Probably handle my homework at the very least. So that is all for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow on the 29th of Wednesday. See you guys then.